Hey everybody! So this is going to be the last video in my mom makeup series for now anyways. If you have any more requests, definitely let me know. But this is going to be what I would do for date night. Now obviously date night can go all sorts of different directions. It just depends on what you want to do. But what I'm going to do is just take the look I did for my 10-minute mommy makeup and expand on it a little bit. So that's the direction I'm going to go. I'm not going to go through all the steps that I did in my 10-minute video because you can just go back there and see it. I'll just show you kind of the things that are new to this look in particular. So because it's date night, I want to look a little bit extra good, I guess, and I want my makeup to hold up all night because usually when I do my makeup it's like during the day and then I just have to wear the same makeup when I go out at night. So I'm going to start with the primer. This is my favorite. If you've been watching my channel, it's the Benefit Professional. It blurs and fills in those pores. It makes a nice smooth canvas and it makes your foundation just hold up a lot longer. So it's very thick. Looks like that, and I'm just going to rub it all over my face. I always start by kind of pushing it in this region and on my nose, because that's where I have the most pores. And then whatever's left on my hands, I just kind of blend everywhere else. So just like the 10-minute video, I have applied my foundation, and now I'm just putting on some concealer to hide those dark circles and also to highlight my face. Now because I do want my eyeshadow to stay and lock and hold a lot longer, I am going to put on a primer. Now this is not an eyeshadow primer specific, this is actually just my concealer, but it works really well at kind of leaving a blank canvas on your eyelids so you don't see the little veins, and then just helping that eyeshadow stick and hold a lot longer. So I'm just going to pat that in. Alright, so now that my eyebrows are on, I put on some chapstick. I'm going to use a cream blush this time because it's more long wearing, and I think that's going to be the trend of this theme. Long wearing, because as a mom, typically I think your day makeup wise kind of ends when you put the kids to sleep, but if you're going out for date night, that's a different case. So I'm going to try this one. I've never actually used it before. It just came in my Boxy Charm. It's the color Coral Cheek and Lip Stain from Bella Pierre Cosmetics. So that just looks like a really pretty color. I'm going to use an e.l.f. small stipple brush. This works the best for cream products. Just kind of dab it in, like so. And then I'm going to, you know what, there's a little bit too much. I'm going to dab some off on the back of my hand and then just apply it to my cheeks. And this works really well with this blush. You can kind of dab it on and then blend it in. You can use your fingers to kind of press it down. Just make sure if you're going to use a cream product that you do it before adding powder. I decided I'm also going to use a cream highlight. This is the Benefit What's Up. Just because, again, it's a little bit more long wearing. I may add a powder highlight on top if I want to be, you know, extra glowy, but it's basically a stick. I'm warming it up with my fingers. I find this works best because then it just glides on your cheeks better. And you're just going to dab it right on the tops of your cheekbones and kind of up around the corner here. Can you see that glow? I need to blend that in, but I'm just going to dab it on first, and then I will take my beauty blender, wherever it got off to, there it is, and just kind of further push it into the skin. That seriously has a lot of glow to it. I really like it though, if you like that look. I'm just going to set all my cream products now with some powder so that it doesn't move. You could also use a cream bronzer if you wanted to too, but the one I have is currently drying out, so it's not working the best. So I'm going to use a powder bronzer. This one's the Tarte Park Avenue Princess, and I'm just going to do kind of a contour, maybe a little bit more than every day, but definitely I'm not into like the harsh contouring, but if that's for you, then that's when you would go ahead and do that. So I'm just doing the top of my forehead, right underneath my cheekbones. This isn't a very strong bronzer actually, it's not very pigmented, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. On to eyeshadow. Just like before, I'm going to place kind of a neutral brown color in the crease. I'm going to be using the Lorac Mega Pro 2 palette because I love it, and I'm going to take the shade Tawny, which is right here. Really don't have to be precise with this color, especially since it's not too pigmented. Just kind of want to add some dimension to your eye and really blend it out so it looks like there's a gradient heading up to your eyebrow. Then you're going to take whatever really shimmery light shade that you like and place it on your lid. So I'm going to mix two colors because I really love that this peony color right here, but it's not quite as light as I want it, so I'm going to take the shade next to it and just mix them both together. If you find that your eyeshadows aren't very pigmented, depends, you know, which ones you're using, you could use your finger or even place down a base, and then they'll have something to stick to and just show up a little bit better. So I'm going to go ahead and start right at the inner corner, staying on my lid, and just kind of packing it down so that the shimmer doesn't go everywhere. Alright, so I ended up stopping right about here because this side of my eye is going to be a darker shade anyway, so it really doesn't matter, but I just packed it on, staying on my lid. Now I'm going to take a darker shade. Again, it doesn't matter what shade of light and dark you choose or what color, it just needs to be a lighter one and then a darker one. I'm going to choose the shade Dark Sienna right there, which is like a beautiful, almost burgundy brown. And again, you can use your finger if you want, or you can use a brush, and you're just going to pat it right on the outside half of your eye, making sure, trying not to go into your crease and trying not to go past halfway. I almost stop a bit before halfway just so I can blend the two colors together. But you have to be really careful with the super dark pigmented ones. So this is what it looks like before I've blended it. It looks very harsh. I've kind of done a bit of an outside corner triangle appearance so that when I go to blend it out, it automatically gives me that cat eye shape. I'm going to use a smaller fluffy brush that's clean and just very, very carefully blend everything before I add anything else. So again, I don't want to be crazy with the blending because otherwise I'm going to end up with these colors everywhere, but I want to blend here in the crease. I want to blend down where the two shades meet, and I want to kind of slightly blend out this outside line as well. Now, if I really wanted to do extra special makeup, I probably would have done my eyeshadow first, and then I could just remove any fallout, and I would just have that nice sharp line there. But I just wanted to kind of continue on the trend from my last mom makeup videos. There's obviously a lot more steps you can do with nighttime makeup, but just wanted to stay, I don't want to say basic because this is definitely not basic, but just simpler than what makeup could be, I guess. Alright, so the blending process has begun, but I feel like I need a shade in my crease there just to help blend this out a bit more. You could use a slightly darker brown than what you initially put in the crease, but I wanted to use this color Goji because I felt like it went along well with the colors that I have on my eyes, and it is lighter and it's going to just add like a pop of something. So I'm going to lightly take some and then just go in my crease and try and blend everything out and bring everything together a little bit more. So you can already see the color that it's bringing to the look. I'm just going to highlight underneath my brows here with this shade, which is Sugar, and I'm also going to add it on the inside corner of my tear duct. And then I'm just taking that color Tawny, which was the light brown we first used, and I'm going to buff it underneath my eyes because I have so much going on up top that I want it nice and smoky underneath. Then with a smaller brush, just taking that shade Dark Sienna and adding it only to the outside, just so that it connects here to the top and all that smokiness. I have not done such an intense smoky eye in forever, and it's probably because I haven't gone out in forever. It looks crazy right now. It looks like raccoon eyes. I know that. It's okay. It'll get better. I was debating if I wanted to do my typical wing eyeliner, but I think I'm just going to line my waterline, which I haven't done in a long time either. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Smoldering Eyeliner, but any kind of kohl type gel eyeliner will work in your waterline. And all I'm going to do, I don't want to get too close because I know it creeps some people out, but I'm just going to line this upper portion here on the inside of my eye, right underneath my eyelashes. Then I'm also going to pull down my eye slightly and just get this inside rim. Well, my eyes currently hate me. I haven't done that in forever. I used to be used to it, but I guess because it's been a while, my eyes started watering. Let them cool off while I curl my eyelashes. And actually, while I have all my kind of powder products on, I'm going to use the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. Again, something I only use on special occasion because it really does lock and hold your makeup, and I think it makes your makeup look kind of extra nice, just takes down the powdery appearance. So I'm just going to spray some on my face. On to mascara. This look would really look great with false eyelashes. Like really great. But I just don't have it in me to put on false eyelashes because I'm not going anywhere. So I'm not going to. But I'm using the Voluminous Superstar Waterproof by L'Oreal double-ended mascara, and I'm gonna try and pump up my lashes naturally as much as I can. Lastly, onto lips. I'm going to stay more nude. I wish I had like a dark nude lipstick, but I don't. So I'm going to use the Revlon Colorburst Lacquer Balm in Ingenue. It looks like this. I'm gonna start with this. Then I'm gonna take this Maybelline gloss here. I've had this forever, but it's so pretty. I don't even know, it's 185, I think. It's just like a nude, and it brings a lot of like light and sparkle. Whew, I did it. So there is my date night kind of glam mom makeup tutorial. This is not an everyday thing. This is just kind of expanding on my 10-minute makeup. This did not take 10 minutes. This probably took 20-25 minutes, which still isn't incredibly long, but not something I do very often. But I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope you guys enjoyed this series. Let me know if you want to see anything else in the mom makeup series. If you have any ideas, I'd love to hear. And I think that's about it. I'll come in close so you can see. So those are the eyes. Very smoked out eyes, just a neutral lip. And then the cheeks. So I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for watching. Bye!